bomb in Canada in an attempt to infiltrate the bomb into the U.S.
To infiltrate this place.
Now, your qualifications make you eminently suited to infiltrate the
I
organization.
think it's somebody ought to infiltrate PR territory.
Infiltrating my house to find out if I'm soft.
A plant?
I infiltrated death row about a year ago.
And we know that we've been infiltrated by a traitor.
CIA?
The possibility they might try to infiltrate his employees.
We'll draw them out here so you can infiltrate the structure.
Them infiltration and informing the others.
He's paranoid about infiltrators.
Albanian terrorists have placed a suitcase bomb in Canada in an attempt to infiltrate the bomb into the USA.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Very good.
That's good.
The boy spent his entire fortune developing the contacts to infiltrate this place.
Gave up a brilliant future in medicine as well. It's madness. It is a training center for what are commonly referred to as spies. Now, your qualifications make you eminently suited to infiltrate the organization. 2 weeks briefing in London and you're off to Berlin.
Come on, anybody's. What's the freak know?
Plenty. I figured somebody ought to infiltrate PR territory and spy around. I'm very large with shadows.
The Gestapo.
Infiltrating my house to find out if I'm soft of the principles of the Reich.
The very clever plant from the Federal Directorate of Earth.
A plant?
Yes, a spy, placed in our path by...
FBI infiltrated death row about a year ago. I barely made it to the outer rim, so I just...
The location of our headquarters until he arrived. And we know that we've been infiltrated by a traitor.
Nigel, what are you saying?
But 500 knots.
He's airborne.
Should we inform the CIA?
The CIA's been infiltrated. I don't trust anybody outside of this room.
We lost the others. On the possibility they might try to infiltrate his employees, I had Holden go over and run void comp tests.
We have to create a diversion. We'll draw them out here so you can infiltrate the structure and try to find the source.
We're in. I hope to track down those still open to persuasion and have them infiltrate and informing the others. We've identified weaknesses in their ranks. We're hoping one of them...
Roy says the police have been following him. He's paranoid about infiltrators.
Infiltrators, huh?
Hey, VICAP, all the rest. There's no way I could have infiltrated the Hive.
So you sent your sister?
For years, I tried to infiltrate an agent into the underground.
They speak 30 languages, can hide in plain sight, infiltrate, assassinate, destabilize. They can take a whole country down in one night. You'd never see.
You clear your orders?
Infiltrate enemy hornet's nest, verify enemy, and terminate!
Remember, the others light up green.
After the war, they set out to infiltrate every facet of life. Commerce, the judges.
I trust you with this secret. Killers from Gilda are infiltrating the Thieves' Forest and plan to murder my bride on our wedding.
Traveling internationally, I'm as resourceful as a lizard. My skills have been honed by years of infiltrating underground organizations.
So we blend and we disappear.
Problem, which is El Azul. To the point that he has infiltrated himself into the northern group, which is under your control.
The IRA.
Or one or two. Well, it's the only way we can successfully infiltrate the MI5.
Will was working on campus since August. They infiltrated their targets and then coordinated their attacks.
That's insane.
An hour ago.
Taught us ways to dust them. It's when the infiltrators started to appear. Terminators were the newest.
Operative assigned by Cohagen to infiltrate the resistance and assassinate Matthias. But instead...
Katniss Everdeen, our once favorite daughter, has infiltrated the city with some of the victors, whose names are all...
Twice the price, thanks to you. It's not easy to successfully infiltrate an Avengers facility. Thankfully, word travels fast. Oh, also...
Play herself. I could stake her, infiltrate other games, and poach their big-ticket players. Shelby could...
The clock speeds up. This way. Wait, you've been here before? I was able to infiltrate the work crews in this facility.
You got a job in construction?
Until there was...
To wonder if you got ill-informed Czech patriots or Gestapo spies trying to infiltrate what remains of the resistance.
We have no choice but to work together on this. Your mission is to infiltrate this organization and to retrieve Dr. Taylor and his research.
How can we win a war against China?
Use an android to infiltrate CP and assassinate the paramount leader, the party elder.
I've been doing this for about 25 years, sir, and every time I meet one of you people, covert ops, infiltrators, I get this.
Myself was taken prisoner in my own command tent. The camp was thoroughly infiltrated before an alarm could be sounded.
RICO does not cover us. Isn't that right, Mr. Angiulo? We're not infiltrating legitimate businesses. I wouldn't be in a legitimate business for all the fucking money.
Individual who appears to be leading the attack party. He infiltrated the archive vault and removed the artifact from our mission on T-Nex.
Hold your distance. On the show has been, of course, Truman's father, Kirk, and his attempts to infiltrate the show. But before we get into that, I think it's worth noting that this is not the first time that...
Like the way I see it, just awesome people don't come down and infiltrate on Earth like they show on TV. They just uses their mental energy to influence.
Come out, no survivors. Come on, don't be a first-class schmuck. We don't have the time to infiltrate.
Listen to what is exactly my point.
Then we make the time.
Who's expected?
Plays any part in the protection of Harry Potter. Those closest to him believe we have infiltrated the ministry.
Well, they got that right then, haven't they?
Today. It's quite simple, really. We had reason to believe that the syndicate had infiltrated our government at the highest level. In order for our man to infiltrate that organization,
Follow it, learn what you can along the way. When you find the colonel, infiltrate his team by whatever means available.
Same mission template as before. 1545, Assault Force Delta will infiltrate the target building and seize all suspects within. Security...
That's not the whole...
Help her up.
Oh my God.
He infiltrates high-end establishments through legitimate business contacts. He was gonna drug you and replace the real diamonds with the...
Inside, there's gotta be somebody.
Yeah, you're right. They've infiltrated our CCTV system. And that can't be done outside the network.
Therefore, the only way to uncover his actual identity is to infiltrate the Kremlin itself. In order to get past their checkpoints, you will be
ramping up his investigation into alleged communists he believes are infiltrating our government, our military, and our schools.
Because the enemy.
Ron, your assignment is to go to this speech tonight, infiltrate this bunch of subversives, and just monitor the audience reaction to Carmichael's speech.
Yeah, well, I can tell you something they do know. Last night, some krauts in GI uniforms infiltrated right through this area. They blew up a bridge on the road to New Chateau.
What?
You little turds. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to infiltrate a gang like this?